Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 1, Episode 22 of NXT The Game. Let's get straight into it. We're just a few weeks away from NXT Our Evolution. Let's get right into the show. Alright. Renee Young, welcome to NXT. We have an action-packed show tonight, including the Money in the Bank number 4 qualifier as the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin takes on Solomon Crowe. But to some injury news first. BMF member Blake was injured at a house show and is going to miss 6 months. He's opted not to have surgery. Corey Graves, big loss to the tag team division, guys. Tom Phillips, the Blake and Murphy factor had been on top of the NXT world with their tag team title reign a while ago, but have been fine. They're back to the top. Renee Young, that won't stop the support as Instagram and Twitter posts have been flowing in from Alexa and Murphy. Gail came in here tonight, guys, and Alexa will be taking her place alongside her friends Dana and Enema when the trio takes on Bayley, Candice LeRae, and their tag team partner for the Tide, Carmella. But first, we have lots of action, and it starts with an NXT television title match with Tye Dillinger and Zack Ryder. Alright, and the match had good action, but not in much way of heat. Zack Ryder defeated Tye Dillinger with the Rough Rider. Zack Ryder makes defense number 3. Ryder and Dillinger are off their match, the 4th time they fought, apparently. Whoopsies, but that's alright. It was all part of an angle, so it is what it is. Zack Ryder celebrates after having beaten Tye Dillinger again, who now Dillinger cannot challenge for the NXT TV title as long as Ryder is the champ. Alright, the camera now finds Scott Hall in the back with William Regal, who walks in. Triple H is in the background talking to Sean X-Pac Waltman, who's getting his gear together for his match tonight. Scott and Hall handing paperwork to William Regal. Here it is. William Regal looks down what appears to be a new workers contract with the title, one show. Renegotiation possible, depending upon performance. William Regal flips the pages and looks at the name. Are you bloody serious? This isn't a joke, is it, Scott? Triple H is laughing and covers Waltman's ears. Why are you covering his ears? Triple H. He doesn't want to know who he's facing. And we aren't telling him. He's requested it that way, to be surprised, wants a challenge. They start laughing again. William Regal looks at Scott Hall and Triple H, who are laughing, which causes William Regal to leave a little frustrated. Again, as I mentioned every single time, nothing wrong. They're not being bad guys. They're just doing KLIQ stuff, being very friendship-oriented and messing around with with Sean Waltman, just ribbing him. In an extremely short match, Alexa Bliss, Dana Brooke, and Emma defeated Bayley, Candice LeRae, and Carmella when Alexa Bliss defeated Candice LeRae by pinfall after a distraction from Murphy. So Murphy was managing Bliss tonight since Blake is out. Carmella was off her game. Callan Cassidy also did good work at ringside. Bayley was great. The Bayley storyline has evolved, and the 3-on-3 women match was pretty much just to get some women on the show, but it was also setting up Bayley and Alexa Bliss, I guess, heading into the pay-per-view with Murphy and distracting. All right, Bayley, LeRae, and Carmella look at the apron as a team of Alexa Bliss, who is teaming with Dana and Emma tonight, not Gail Kim, all celebrating the ring as Murphy just helped Alexa picks up the win. Murphy looks at Murphy looks at her, looks at Alexa and puts her on his shoulders, and Alexa gets a huge win for her team. So maybe a little push for Alexa Bliss since the tag team of the Blake and Murphy factor are out for a little bit. Alright, Sami Zayn is now in the back looking at the camera. Sami Zayn. So a strap match. Me and Breezy one-on-one in a strap match at NXT TakeOver Our Evolution. Violent. Just like I want it. Because you see, Tyler, that face of yours, your moneymaker, well, quite frankly, I'm tired of seeing it already. I just came back after a long injury where I busted my ass and you did nothing but ensure I have nothing but problems. Zayn stops. And that lady friend of yours, well, she hasn't made anything easier. So in NXT TakeOver, I welcome the chance to beat you within an inch of your life and drag you to each corner. And Prince Pretty, be ready to be the Duke of Deformity. The scene ends with Zayn being cheered for by the fans. We're in California, by the way, which is cool. I didn't even notice that. Alright, Sean X-Pac Waltman comes to the ring where he awaits his special opponent of Scott Hall and Triple H. The fans stand up waiting as Waltman's opponent is none other than Val Venis. Hello, ladies. The fans stand up and cheer as the camera quickly shows footage in the back of Scott Hall and Triple H, who are bent over laughing. The camera shows X-Pac, who's trying to and doing a pretty good job of keeping a serious face. Val Venis does his shtick and gets to the ring. So Val Venis, on a one-off in NXT, hasn't wrestled in a long time, but he's I guess a throwback opponent for X-Pac. Basically, just to pop a rating, have a fun surprise tonight for everyone watching the shows. It's actually got a decent rating. In an extremely short match, Sean X-Pac Waltman wins with the X Factor. So, under 2 minutes, it was a squash match for X-Pac, but he gets his NXT debut. The camera now finds James Storm having just watched that. It's unbelievable the type of bullshit I put up with in here in NXT, despite being the NXT champion. Not only is it crazy, ridiculous, it's unbecoming of Triple H and William Regal to run a promotion like this. Storm pounds his title. Quite frankly, I'm very upset, very disappointed, but tonight I get to take it all out on Finn Balor, a guy who seems to be the poster boy for NXT. Look at him, a pretty boy, a handsome guy, in another main event, facing the champion, non-title, but facing the champion regardless. If the role were reversed, Triple H got Sean, would I get the same treatment? It's James Storm. Sorry about your damn luck, but more importantly, sorry about your damn luck, air quotes, Pac. This isn't going anywhere. It's staying right here at home, wherever it takes. The title is staying with the Cowboy. The scene ends. Big hype from Storm. The sorry about your damn luck storyline has advanced. So James Storm, the bad guy in the situation, is really pissed off that the KLIQ is really doing nefarious things and making it easy on Waltman when he's having to go through the ringer here. And about that, at Solomon in-ring action, Solomon Crowe defeated Baron Corbin in 6 minutes by disqualification. Solomon Crowe has advanced to the Money in the Bank ladder match. So basically, I'm trying to play it off where Baron Corbin got counted out. I really wanted to get Crowe into the pay-per-view in that regard. And I had another idea for Baron Corbin, so I kind of split it off like that. 2 birds, 1 stone. A music video is shown promoting Samoa Joe. Just, showing how awesome he is. The camera, though, finds a pissed-off Baron Corbin backstage who accidentally got himself counted out in the Money in the Bank ladder match when the Brian Kendrick walks into him. Whoa, big guy, watch it. Baron Corbin. Excuse me? Brian Kendrick. Just be careful, yeah? I mean, I know I'm half your size and all, but you gotta watch out for guys like me. We're dangerous. Kendrick begins to do his the Brian Kendrick gimmick as Baron looks at him sideways. Whatever, little man. Corbin walks away, but Kendrick shouts at him, "Don't whatever me, kid. I'm Brian Kendrick. The Brian Kendrick." Corbin turns around, walks back, and gets in his face. What does that mean to me? Brian Kendrick smirks and nudges him again while he passes him, walking away, which causes Corbin to get pissed off, but just stand there for the moment. So Brian Kendrick and Baron Corbin pushing towards the pay-per-view, Our Evolution. Kind of an oddball matchup, but I think it can make for a very interesting rating, and I'm actually very excited to see what the two could do together. Alright, now in the main event. In a match that had some good action and average heat, Finn Balor defeated James Storm. James Storm getting his first loss with the coup de grace after a distraction from Triple H. During the match, we also Scott Hall distract James Storm and Waltman distract James Storm. So lots of advancing in this match. A very good rating. Finn Balor's music blares as Finn Balor gets the pinfall over NXT champion James Storm. Let me try to make sure this is emphasized correctly because this is a big angle right here. Finn Balor's music blares as Finn Balor gets the pinfall over NXT champion James Storm, who loses for the first time. Balor rolls out of the ring as Triple H, Sean X-Pac Waltman, and Scott Hall are seen just standing on top of the stage area, which caused a distraction to James Storm. So they didn't actually interfere, but they're just watching the match, which caused, interference. James Storm, really pissed off now, gets angry and starts kicking the ropes as the referee turns around after having seen Finn Balor exit the ring. NXT referee Drake Wirtz, former CZW star Drake Younger, so wrestler turned referee, turns around and gets hit with the 8-second ride. James Storm has just laid out a referee. That is not allowed. James Storm stands up and shakes due to his anger, which causes Triple H Scott Hall's reaction to go from laughing to concerned. After all, they were just joking around per usual. Sean Waltman slowly begins to head to the ring, but William Regal with other referees, actually all the referees, sprint to the ring and begin to check on Drake, who's completely out cold. The show shows James Storm standing over Drake, then Regal, and back to the KLIQ, who are all shaking their head. No one's happy with James Storm's just did here. Sorry about your damn luck, Drake. So, that was interesting. NXT is over for the week, but James Storm, after having his first loss, was just hit. Or actually, he wasn't hit, but he knocked out and hit Drake Wirtz, the referee. I hear it, Con. That'll be the end of the show tonight, but will James Storm be reprimanded next week? I sure hope so, because that's unacceptable here in NXT. Thanks for watching, everyone.